Let's find another table. I'm just doing this table just because there's a dialect here who is also a green for me. So even though there's a Weasel, man, Weasel is he playing on every table? Man, he is like 10 tabling these stakes. Where is he from? Oh, Weasel NL. Where is he from? Surprise, surprise. This table with roof for quitting is bad also. So man, really had lucky in the my previous live stream, my previous session here. The tables were really good, so I didn't really need to choose. I really didn't need to switch the tables, so it's kind of pain in the ass to do this stuff here on the live stream, changing tables and stuff. Man, I wish these flops would be reversed. Having a setter, having a second pair with a gotcha there. Can't really call again. If this 10 would be a diamond, of course I would call, but can't do it this way. Have to fold my pair of threes here to raise. I believe Weasel, I believe him. Folding 10-9, I'm not 3-betting him. I would 3-bet with Jack 10, I guess. Maybe even Jack 9, but 10-9, I don't know. He kind of seems foldy, I guess. I mean, not sure if that's just because he's not running well, or is he really folding that much post flop. So who knows? It might not be that bad. Let's see, Sebek. Maybe we'll stay here if Sebek is not like a really tight player or something. Wuchelba here bets out, so I'm going to call and raise the turn. The flush card is not the best. First because he might have a flush. Yes, or the second he might just check, and that's exactly what he did there. And there's another flush, so should I bet again, or should I just check and hope that my pair of queens is good? And we split, so. Hi, good luck, Corey. What do you think of limit and tennis, and does your strategy differ from cash? I played few limit hold'em tournaments. I mean, especially, of course, I play the Scoop one and the W Cup tournaments. Yeah, there's a bit different strategy. I think. I mean, not sure if that's common sense in like basically any tournaments, but like a saved chip, right, is worth way more than a chip that you win at the table. So you have to be a bit more careful in tournaments, fixed limit hold'em tournaments. Let me just see real quick. Yeah, I'm going to call, and I'm betting out a gut shot, and if I hit like this, or I'm just check calling a queen or a 9. Maybe I could donk bet a 9. Oh, he actually had 2 pairs, so whoops. Whoopsie doops. Whoopsie doopsie doopsie. So yeah, I was talking about tournaments, limit tournaments. So I guess you have to play a bit more careful. You don't really I guess more passive, I guess would be correct to say. I would play a bit more passive, but other than that, I would just play it like I'm playing cash games. It can get you can get short really quick in a fixed limit hold'em tournament. So can I bet now with my 7 here? I mean, I guess I'm going to get raised by a 9. So if someone has a 9, he's definitely will let me know, and I guess. But I can't fold. The pot is so big. I mean, West here, guess he has a 9, so I can't really fold. That king doesn't help me anything here, so wow. He also had king 7. I had ace king. He had ace 10, and he went all in. So that's interesting. So I know I was rambling here, Glenn Mark. I hope I did answer your question there. So I guess I would play it at the same. But I would be kind of a bit more passive in the tournaments. But the structure is usually real fast. So you are down to like only like 10 big bets. you are down to 10 big bets really quick. So of course you need to be a bit lucky in fixed limit hold'em tournament. So yeah. And I don't really like full ring ones. They're kind of boring to be honest. I would, if I would be like a I don't know, if I would be the one who does these tournaments on PokerStars, I would definitely make every fixed limit holding tournaments in a 6 max format. So yeah, folding here. Black Eagle donk bets. Did we see a donk bet from him before? Can't remember. Was that no? That was a Vuchelba here, right? Who was donk betting us. The flop is kind of scary, so I might even fold here right away. Sibek opens, and he isn't the kind of a player that I would really want to see at my table, so I might even I might change the table. Why is this fucking opening? This is hard. I'm not folding right away. I still have a king high. I know that sounds a bit weird, but I mean 7 isn't the best, but let's call. Let's call just for lols. Let's score for lols, and we win. We win. And why is he pleasing me here? I guess I'm going to fold my ace-queen, but I'm going to change his table. I mean, sure, Sebek seems like really like a maniac, to be honest here. At least in those 9 hands that he played. For now, he only folded once, I guess. But I don't really want to play on a table like this when there are 3 players sitting out, and now this table broke anyway. So let's find another one. I'll have a look what Blizzarian here was pleasing. What he was pleasing there about. Sure, this doesn't seem. Nah, I can see like 3 players that I know here. So we'll wait for a second. Look up, please. I guess I was just stalling too much. Maybe he should do like a zzz to me there. I'm going to call here. Pair outs, pair out set outs, backdoors, trade outs. People might be doing this with flush draws. Who knows? I might get a check behind on, check through on the turn. Can't really fold 5s right away. So but now that I got raised from Mr. Unimmersed here, man, now I have a double belly buster here with a 7 and a 3. Even a 5 I think would be pretty good. Maybe not against Blizzarian, but definitely against Mr. Mercensk there. So I'm definitely going to call again. Hey Dragos, hello Luca, what do you think is the main difference between poker sites on MTTs? I don't really know how to answer that. I'm not really a tournament player, so I don't really play many tournaments there. So I don't really know what the difference is. And besides that, I'm only playing on PokerStars because for the lows, because I am. So I guess Blizzarian is a viewer here. What I was saying. Shit. I guess he is. I guess he is a viewer. Yeah. So first, yeah, like I said, I'm PokerStars player and I don't play tournaments, so I can't really talk about the difference here. So because I don't know the answer to the question. Let me refresh my graph here. I mean, I'm going to lose this hand, but let's make a let's refresh a graph before that. I'm not going to call for a lulls here so let's just fold and yeah. He got a pretty good hand with 7-5 suited, and he hit a straight on the turn. So my calls there were really thin, really thin, to say the least. I could only split basically on the river. So let me find another table. How about this one? Nah, 2 players sitting out, and there's a Ronin who is which nickname I can recall. Let's just again let's do all the waiting lists here. Join waiting list. Join waiting list. Did you guys like my king high call down there? Or did Bizarrium was the only one who liked it? So hey, enemy happy. You tried using star code. I guess you get a. You're trying to say that you get an error there. So there are two possibilities why you are getting an error. You either used a star code before with some other team online member. You can only enter this promotion once on one team online member. The second one is you maybe don't have 11 bucks on the account. I mean, joining this promo, entering the star code, you pay $11 fee and you get 2 tickets in exchange for that. So you get a $11 super satellite ticket, and you also get a ticket to All-In Showdown, where you can get you can get up to 10% of the action on me on the Sunday Million on the next Sunday. And there's also a longer promo. So the team online member who's going to last the longest in the Sunday Million, all of his participants in this promo are getting back those $11. They get a refund. Let me bet again, even though I don't like it. So, but I have to kind of have to protect my hand here. Same here, protecting hand with my king there. And if I mean, I got called once again, so I can't really do much here. I'm going to check and hope the turtle from Canada here checks back. Do it, turtle. You know it. You don't have it. Yes. Pair 5 wins. Weasel had an open-ended straight draw. Turtle Jab had the nut flush draw. So man, I did avoid a few hands there. So a few cards that are on the river on a turn. Man, can't believe. I mean, I would lose to basically half a deck here, really. So I would lose to a 6, an 8, 4, a 9, or any spade. Bet sizing in no limit tournaments when you should raise over 50% of the pot versus under 50% of the pot. Not sure what you are asking me here, slow roller. Bet sizing in no limit tournaments when should when should you raise over 50% of the pot versus now I get it. The chat doesn't have probably went to the new line here, and the chat doesn't see it. I mean, I'm not a tournament player, so I can't really answer this question for you. Besides that, I'm not a tournament player. I'm also not a no limit player. I only play a fixed limit hold'em. So, I think other players should be other streamers should be more eligible for this question here. So just join like Poker Staples, or maybe even Felix. I'm pretty sure he knows the strategy behind tournaments, so you can ask those guys. But if you have a fixed limit hold'em question, I'll be happy to answer it. But not really about tournaments. I mean, I would say, I mean, I can say like how I'm playing tournaments, right? I'm like I said, I'm pretty bad at tournaments, right? So but I can tell you what my strategy is. I would bet over the 50% of pot when I have like a really good hand, and I would just want to extract the maximum amount of money from guys, and I would bet under the 50% of pot when I'm basically just making a C bet, and when I'm just hoping that someone folds. I mean, if I have, I don't know, if there's an ace on the board and I have, I don't know, king queen, I'm definitely going to make another C bet on the flop, right? But if there's like 1,000 chips in the pot, I don't need to make like an 800 chips bet, C bet on the flop. I can just make like 400 and people will fold anyway if they don't have an ace. But if they have an ace, they're not going to fold either a 400 or 800 bet on in a situation like that. So yeah, that would be my strategy. I mean, it's pretty easy to get a read on me, but if you're playing like Sundance Storms or something like that, not in like a really high buy-ins tournament, it doesn't really matter, I guess. So yeah, Corey presents PokerStars who can recommend other sites. That is definitely true. Thank you for saying that. I found that player pool limit is a lot smaller and it's a lot harder to table select and chase bad players. You tend to come up against the same wrecks again and again, even at micro server. Yeah, I mean, if someone is playing like 10 tables or even more of fixed limit hold'em, you're going to obviously see him on basically on every table. There are like I don't know, let's say 15 tables available on this limit, and if someone like Weasel here is on 10 of these tables, of course there's a good chance that I'm why didn't I check raise on any part of this hand here? That was bad, talking about the hands, about stuff and not paying attention on the hands. So what I was saying, yeah, if someone is 10 tabling when there are 15 tables available, you're definitely going to see them. But even, I mean, I'm not like searching for no wrecks on the table. It's fine if there are wrecks on the table. That's, I mean, that's really unavoidable. I'm just searching for the tables where if he has ace-10, so be it. Definitely not folding my my full house there. I mean, now that he raises again, I guess I can just call. And now even ace queen beats me. I mean, if he has tens here or nines, I obviously ahead. But I'm behind ace 10, so he has 10. So I mean, it was kind of obvious that he might have a tens there, but man, it was hard for me to 3-bet again. I guess I could 3-bet fold now. I mean, I can't 3-bet fold. That's well, I can't really say that. So low no rile, I guess. Yeah, I was afraid of ace 10, maybe even ace queen. So what we were talking about. So yeah, I'm just searching for, like I said, even one green player on one fun player on the table is enough for table to profitable. So I'm not really searching for tables where there are 0 regs on. So yeah. Sidon here is not happy about me beating him with ace-9 there and not raising on the river again, I guess. Let me refresh my graph here now that I won kind of a big pot here. So we're at $2.5 in profit. So I guess his poker joke basically probably means like poker is a joke or something like that. Poker stars. Who knows? Limping here with king 7. I have no problem seeing the flop. So with a hand like that. So no, I'm not betting out. I am chef raising. So this actually happened. So I actually can check raise here. So wow. Calling here with my gut shot, didn't hit, so I can basically safely fold here. Not really defending, not really playing with king high there, so yeah, yeah. He said some bad words like yeah, so he just quit, so that's fine. I can understand. He got kind of lucky there. Stars is your best choice for limit. Definitely Stars has like probably more traffic than all of other sites combined, so definitely it's a best choice for fixed limit hold'em. When you call king 9 in a small blind, is there a reason, or are you just hoping to hit big or get out? Can't really recall about which hand you're talking about. Maybe I'll search it for the hand. I'll just first let me just win this hand first. Yes, I'm that confident that I'm going to win the hand. Betting here, can I fold to a raise? I can't really see. Let me see what king 9 hand you were talking about. So I mean, that probably happened like 2 minutes ago. You're talking about this hand. I was raising here on the small blind, I guess. So you're probably not talking about this hand, or are you? You said I'm calling, so let me see where there's a king 9 hand that I call. Oh, here it is. Yeah, basically, I mean, that's correct. Yeah, I'm just there are two players already in, so two limpers, so I just joined the pot. It's like 5 cents. It's really small price to pay to see the flop. Even like a pair of kings is usually good there. So when there are like limpers here, and yeah, that's correct. Yeah, I'm just trying to hit something. I'm not bluffing with 3 other players in the pot. I can't even raise. I mean, raising with king 9 suited and then 3 players calling, that's not very attractive, to be honest. Calling here for my gut shot outs, just hoping to hit. Now that I hit a jack, I'm going to call again, and let's hope that I can improve on the river. I didn't improve. I mean, I kinda improved, but I guess he might have an ace here. I mean, I said improve just because he there's less likely that he has a an ace there, so I would win against like jack 10 in this hand, but can't really call. I guess they're not happy about me having a set there also. All the hand for the pro classic poker stars rig. Well, if you guys would watch my live stream, you would definitely see that I'm not really catching that many hands. I was kinda struggling through the whole 15 days. I mean, I wasn't struggling. I had a 2 big bets win rate, which is pretty good for fixed limit hold'em. So, but yeah, I definitely didn't. It definitely wasn't a walk for me. A walk in the park. Suchi Wang. I hope I parsed your nickname correctly there. Thank you for the follow, sir. Welcome to Min-Raise Mafia. Not going to defend king 3. I would defend king 3 suited offsuit. Sorry about that. I will definitely defend king 3 suited against king. But what I was saying was that I would defend king 3 offsuit against like a leg tech player, not against Dialex, who seems a bit tighter pre-flop. So yeah. Can you give me 1% is my dream play real money if you can? I'm sorry, I can't really do that. Sorry about that, Barincha. What stake of pot do you usually play? First, this is fixed limit hold'em. It's not pot limit. Pot limit. I never played pot limit really. I don't even know if it runs on poker sites anymore. Pot limit hold'em. It doesn't really seem like a fun game to play. But I usually playing up to 1530. So I'm playing all the limits from $2.4 to 1530. $2 to $1530. So yeah. How do you get your winning hand to show up for your session? Are you saying about my graph here at the bottom? I am using a software called Hold the Manager. So yeah. Oh, Blizzarian, yeah. Well, that was fun. How did you do on the tables? I guess you're not really impressed. You don't seem happy, I guess. I got again here a pair of queens, so if I'm going to win this hand, people are not going to be happy about again. Okay, Bankroll challenge and streaming on twitch.tv. So 3 players are trying are basically wondering what I'm doing here, and they just think that I'm just rigging them for their money or something like that. So obviously that's not the good thing. So fantastic. Wow, actually won with pair of 8s there. CoreySteel doesn't bluff, so we definitely should remember that in the future. So in the future hands. So yeah, slow roll. Thank you for the follow. Mondeo, okay, send him one euro, but send me 2. Well, like I said, I can't really do that. If I do this, if I start doing this, I have to. I mean, I either have to do this with no one, which that's exactly how I what my philosophy is basically, or I have to or else I would have to like send it to everyone basically. So people can definitely exploit that. So interesting hand. I obviously hit a pretty good here with my trips jacks. So what a river. I was definitely going to raise one again here on the river, but now I can't do that. So, and he checks, so I guess he actually has a jack there. So let me, maybe he can fold a jack. He probably won't, but who knows. Wait, we didn't split? Wow, hit sixes. Ouch. Ouch for him there. So I didn't really think about sixes there, so that was kind of unhappy for him. He was unlucky. Not unhappy, unlucky. Yes. I'm just going to call. I can't raise and call his rear bet, so I'm just going to call. Hope that my top pair queen is good. Okay, he played this hand a bit weird. He donk bets the flop, checks the call, checks the turn, and bets out the 6 pair river. So that was nice. Did the guys respond here? I hope they come to the stream and they just see that I'm not trying to cheat the guys here. I'm just I mean I'm kind of running good here this table, so I can't really complain. But it wasn't that good in the previous stream. So yeah. I'm making a loss in the big bet in small blind. Is that okay, or should I be breaking even? No. Definitely not breaking even. You should be losing quite a lot actually on a big blind and small blind. Of course, you shouldn't lose too much. Can't really say. I mean, if you lose something like 20 big bets or 40 big blinds on the big blind, that's fine. And if you're losing about 8 or 9 big bets or 16 to 18 big blinds on small blind, that's also fine. So you can win on the blind, so don't worry about it. So yeah, this time he actually check calls and he dog bet. He's showing me 3-7. Why are you showing me 3-7? So you're just showing me that that I'm never folding against you, Nafanzia. Never folding against you. So yeah, definitely you can't win on the blind, so don't worry about that. Only because I'm positionally aware, making by far the most on the button and cut off, but I have folded that king 9 and just wondering if it's a leak. I think you can call with a king 9. Like I said, there were 2 players already in limping, so and king 9 is not that bad of a card, so you can definitely limp. And just to see the flop, like I said, king is mostly good on a boards on a situation like this. Even a top pair 9 should be good enough. And you can also hit a straight or stuff like that. So definitely you shouldn't fold king 9 in a spot like that. But that's great that you're position aware. Lots of players aren't. So that's a very good sign actually. Very good start. I think it's okay, but if you lose a lot, maybe you should start defending more. I mean, you should like if you are using like Hold'em Manager or Poker Tracker and you have stats on you, you should probably like you can see the stat that is called fold big blind to a steal, right? And your fold big blind to a steal should be around 30%. I mean, if you see the number right now and if it's like 40%, so that's obviously you fold too much on the big blind, but you shouldn't really push it to a 30% range right away. You should obviously do it steadily. So check that stat out, yeah. Of course, betting here with my nut flush. It's not really the nuts because there are some straight flush draws that beat me. Yeah, could be a problem, although I'm probably what stakes I play, just trying to plug those leaks. Turtle jab raises me. Now I have to call again here on the turn. Check. No, I'm betting out. A 10 and a king. Can't really do anything with a 9. Yeah, maybe a raise will be better here against. Let's raise here and let's try to bluff Nafanzia out. We saw that he is yeah, I'm just spewing now bets here, and he actually shows me a raise this time. So of course he is having hands from time to time, so it's not a problem to lose like hand like that. So Joe Wills, thanks for the follow. Welcome to Windows Mafia. Hey Toma, welcome to the stream again. Buenos dias, senores. You are really into the Colombian lifestyle, guys, talking Spanish and stuff. I started defending more against small blind button opens. It was a leak for me as well. Yeah, that's definitely a very common leak. So you can only bet small and big blind. You can only bet small and big blind. Never played fixed limit before. You can only bet small and big blind. Can't really parse your what you're asking me here. So you can only bet small. Right. Yeah. There are two bets, right? Small bets and big bets. There are only two bets. Yeah, small bets and big bets. Small bet is 10 cents and big bet is 20 cents, and this is the only thing that you can actually bet in the fixed limit hold'em. That's correct. You can't go all in or something like that. So yeah. But here in fixed limit hold'em, we usually don't use like small blind or big blind terms. We usually talk about small bets and big bets, which is a double of. For example, small blind is double of small bet, and big blind is big bet is double of big blind. So yeah, I'm going to bet and fold to his raise. If the Alex here raises, I am fine with folding, but I can't really check here. I think he might bluff. I guess, I don't know. Check seems bet seems better, I guess. I mean, check call isn't that bad actually. I kind of like it. What's the Wall Street style message board going on in the corner? Well, it's basically my donation ticker. I got a few donations, so I obviously had to do the Wall Street style here. I have donations open at the bottom. Just people can buy me a beer if they want, if they like the stream. So I appreciate every supporter. So yeah. Like I said, I'm definitely going to need beers for my special 1000 followers stream with spin and goes and drinking beers. So yeah. Limit form hypo. Yeah. I never played limit hold'em sit and goes, but I heard lots of good things about it. So maybe I should. I guess maybe I should try them out sometimes. But I haven't played any of those sit and goes. I don't even know how regular are they running. I mean, are they running? Is there always traffic? And how for me, too many recs at 7+ games. So I mean, that kind of makes sense, yeah. I guess break is pretty good in sit and go format. So I can see players like waiting for I mean, I can see regulars waiting for players in higher stakes buying sit and goes. Let's refresh my graph here. I think we're doing pretty well now. Pretty well is kinda understatement, really. So I guess we started winning really big here at this table, at the upper right. And I mean, yeah, we also have $11 stack here, and we also win a pretty good hand here against Nafianza. He was betting out every pot here, every street here. When we had a top pair 10, of course I was raising. By the way, I wasn't even afraid of that 5. I can see him check raising a 5. I would be kind of worried about his check raise on the flop more than his don't bet, really. So tables are really good. So now they weren't that good at the start, but now I think I found. Oh, he left the table here, so it's not. but we're staying with these tables for now. I think it's fine. Yes, yes, yes. I'm such a noob in fixed limit hold'em. That's fine. Lots of players are noobs here, so that's why we are here, to learn something. To learn something and to show that you can actually win these limits. Lots of players are skeptical that you can't win at microstakes fixed limit hold'em, but that is obviously not true, and I'm just trying to prove that. I'm not really doing this bankroll challenge to prove that, but I think it's a nice way to make streams here on Twitch, to play micro limits. I'm not really want to play my regular limits on the stream. Man, this avatar is pretty popular here in these stakes. I think this is like the third player that I see with a Libra here, Libra sign. So into learning Spanish again. I barely play anymore. Really? Is that true? I mean, are you like learning Spanish like 5 hours a day that you can play? I saw you at the tables yesterday. We were playing at a 10-20 table. Man, tables were pretty good yesterday. I had like 2 fun players on 15-30 tables, in two different instances, really. So I was happy about yesterday's tables. Let's hope. I mean, yeah, yesterday was Friday, so maybe that was it. Let's hope today. I mean, I won't be playing my regular limits today, really. So. Learning Spanish, yeah. Maybe. I mean, I would really like to learn German properly. I know some German words. I kinda can understand German, but I can't talk and can't write German. So, but I really would like to. So, but I already don't have time to. If I'm going to learn a new language, I can see myself not playing enough. Then not playing enough poker in that case. Can open raise 20 bucks, then you raise 14. Can he raise back him? Yeah, you can. I mean, if you can make 4 bets. So one bet is for like 20, like I said, raise for 20. Then someone can 3-bet you for 40 bucks, and then you can cap him for 40 bucks, and then this is when betting ends. You can make bet, raise, 3-bet, and a cap. That's why it's called a cap. 4-bet is called a cap here, because that's the maximum that you can bet in one street. So the maximum that you bet on one street is basically like 4 bets, like I said. You can on flop on the turn. That means you can bet maximum of 2 big bets. So because you're betting with small bets on the flop and on pre-flop, but on a turn on a river you are betting with big bets. So so the maximum amount that you can bet in one hand is 12 big bets, or 24 big blinds. If that's it's a bit easier, but you can see here at the top of the table is actually are actually stakes. So it's 10-20 stakes. This means 10 is a small big bet and 20 is a big bet. But blinds are actually 5 cents, 10 cents. So yeah, this is how fixed limit rolls. This is how we roll here. Limit sit and go requires sit and go strategy more than good limit skills. The player pool has been halved since spin and go started. Yeah, that kind of makes sense that the player pool halved, but we didn't know about the sit and go skills that it need more than what you're saying, more than limit skills. Like I said, I never played it before. I saw some like educational videos about sit and go's limit hold'em tournaments, or whatever you want to call them, but I actually never watched them. Spin and go didn't just affect limit, also affect no limit. Yeah, that kind of seems I mean, not obvious, but I mean, spin and goes are really fun. It's a new format, so it was kind of expected, really. I mean, even I, who never play any other game, what was that? Rakima here got lucky against me, so that's fine. Even I, who never play any other games that fixed limit hold'em, really. Even I tried playing spin and goes, so and it was really fun, especially the start when you get that whatever spin roll and you're waiting for how much you're going to play for in that spin and go. That's obviously pretty fun and addicting. So yeah, I wouldn't call again on the river. I think if he would bet, so if he checks back a pair of sixes in a blind versus blind battle, that I definitely shouldn't call him on the river, I guess. Raising coaster here, raising almost any hand when someone limps, so yeah. Hit top pair, which is probably pretty good against Costa here, who is playing really passive, so and we like that. We like passive players, we like fun players on the table. I like the tables, but I was so tired after 4 hours of school and 4 hours of playing, so yes, yeah, I can see that. That's fine. Full house now here. Let's hope I get a call from, I don't know, ace high, king high. Something like that. Ooh, he actually has, wow, he actually had sixes. He actually had 3 sixes on the turn and he didn't do anything about it, so I got lucky on the river then. Wow. Interesting. Head Yok cold calls pre-flop and now he raises the turn. I can't really do much, just checking here and I'm not raising. If he has like he has aces, so that's fine if he plays aces like that, so I'm happy about it. So I mean, he's really tight, like probably the most tight player I've seen at these tables in this year, so I'm not really surprised that I lost that hand. Now in hindsight, maybe I should fold, maybe, I don't know. Calling here again for my flush outs. I'm going to bet out. Can't really fold this, and I think it's fine. I don't really want to see a check back, so I probably wouldn't get a check back from him. Oh, he had a pair of sixes, so who knows? Although 6 minutes of free receiving goals, it has been quite a mix of strategy you have to use. Following king 9 suited. I found the niche on stars with limited and goes, and but almost my shadows is open user oval man about 5,000. Yep. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I get it. I'm saying that it's really no wonder, really no surprise, because the spin goes are really fun. I feel like high implied outs hands like small pocket pairs and low mid suited connectors have a lot less value in fixed limit than no limit. I feel like the mid low suited connectors might be minus even to play pre-flop. Am I wrong to say I should play hands with high cards instead? I mean, yes and no. Of course, we like to play suited connectors when there are several players in the pot, not just not just against one player. But of course, it's definitely fine to play. Okay, it's definitely fine to play these hands pre-flop also, but of course you have to be careful about it. I mean, I guess I'm losing here. I have to call because I have not flush draw. I mean, I'm not really sure if I should fold here on the river. I guess I should. I mean, I'm getting what? It's $4.50 pot, so I'm getting like 20-1 here. 22-1, so I'm calling just 22-1. I'm definitely behind. Yeah, definitely behind. I'm pretty sure I'm behind. Wilson out here also, so but I can't really fold. Oh, he actually had king, so yeah. I mean, it obviously depends on the situation, but basic all low middle suited connectors are fine to play here. Also small pocket pairs, but you never